Probably start off with saying that school social workers are the link between home and school. We build the relationships hopefully between the parents and helping them feel more comfortable with working with the school, with their student, whether it's regarding attendance, whether it's regarding their academic concerns, or maybe it's social things that are going on within the family, that we're connecting them to resources, and we're that link. Whereas a lot of times we are not at the school all the time to help the student, we can be the resource between the home and the school.
Do have a link to the resources in the community, and we do get out and build relationships with community resources. But if parents or guidance counselors or teachers or anyone has a question about where they can get some services, excuse me, even if we don't know the answer, most of the time we can at least link them up with someone who can answer the question, whether it's mental health or Medicaid or social services, things like that, that really aren't our realm of expertise, but we can at least link some resources up.
One thing of value I think that we bring to the school system is providing the resources. If a family is lacking in something, be it housing, food, clothing, any of those things, if we can find those resources or hook that family to a community resource, it really empowers the family and helps the child to feel more comfortable at school, to have the things they need, to come to school prepared and to be ready to learn.
This just sounds so simple. A lot of parents do not know the school expectations, and we're there to provide that information. And a lot of parents say, well, I didn't know this, or I didn't know I could get help, because you hear the cases when a child gets to school and there's no food or electricity at home, and just to provide the resources and the information to parents, that is very valuable in my opinion.
One of the hardest parts for me personally in my role is developing a plan with a family and with a child, and that plan not working. I certainly do everything I can to uphold my part of the plan, but when a parent or child is not making good decisions or not cooperating with the plan, and we end up having to go to a something stronger, like making a court referral on a child or on a parent, it is extremely difficult.
I think it's hard sometimes for even staff to understand that we are not here to do things for them. We always tell them, I'm not here to fix anybody. I'm here to empower them so they can do things for themselves. And, you know, I cannot, if I make a referral to see a student to see mental health, I cannot. I wish I had the time to take that person myself, make sure they make their appointment at some point, to make parents responsible.
I feel like it's a calling. It's something that I can't imagine really doing anything else, and that's because relationships and people are a priority to me in my life, as far as making sure that if I see a need, that I can try to work with that person and situation to hopefully alleviate some of those barriers so those children can be successful.
This is not a job that is ever going to be boring. Every day is different. Some days you may spend an entire day with a family, and then other days you may talk to 15 to 20 different kids and teachers and try to build those relationships and get some services in place, or just check in on them to see how they're doing. And that's my favorite piece, and I think that's the whole community. And when I say community, I mean the school system and my coworkers and the outside resources as well. But you build those friendships, and you see the genuine concern and love that we have in our community here to help the kids.